Let's go through the mortgage housing update as of November 20th, 2025. According to Freddie Mac, we're still hovering around 6.24 for your 30-year conforming conventional loans versus your Mortgage News Daily 6.36 and for your FHA 5.99. Okay, and the biggest question that we have is that will Fed cut any rates in December? So even the Fed minutes shows that the board is divided between unemployment and your inflation. So they're concerned about this unemployment. We received this data this morning. They actually went up from 4.3 to 4.4 for your unemployment. That is not a good sign. So they have little pressure to cut down the rates. But on the other hand, inflation is also on the higher end. It's at 3%. It went from 2.9 to 3% now. Okay. But before the Fed, we need to see how the bond market reacts today, from the news that we received for the unemployment. So if this, your bond market reacts on the bottom, if it goes lower, right, then your interest rates will be higher. If, or vice versa, if this is going to be higher, then your rates is going to be lower today, right? We'll pay attention to that. Other headlines that we see is that the housing numbers point out is an unusually strong buyer's market. Please don't be fooled by this because this is talking about the whole United States. If you're in New York, especially if you're in Nassau County, let's say you're buying a house in Franklin Square, it is still a strong seller's market. Same thing in Garden City in Nassau, still a strong seller's market, okay? And the last is your bank statement loans. Sometime when you show your tax returns to your loan officer and you don't qualify as much as you would like, right? You might have an option for a bank statement loan where you provide your 12 months or 24 months of bank statement to your loan officer, and he or she will tell you how much you qualify based on the deposits that you have in that bank statement, okay? But for that, you do need credit scores around 700 or more, and you do need 20% or more depending on how many units you're purchasing. So if you have any questions, if you're thinking about purchasing a house, please get in touch.